would have thought that Blac Chyna broke the law the way Harvard University responded to her alleged acceptance letter. Girl, a mess. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the Blac V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Kingeries TV video. I know that I said I was going to start doing Kingeries Tuesdays, but girl, since we ain't got 2 more days left in this month, I decided to shake it up a little bit since I took a break last week. So we had a long week, girl. We had Endgame, Game of Thrones, and Attack on Titan. I ain't watched either. I ain't even watched Attack on Titan, girl. So much is going on. So much stuff that we got to talk about, girl. I had a wonderful trip in LA. Thank you to California State University at Bakersfield. Special shout out to Kelly Dozier for making that happen, girl. We had a wonderful time, girl. Girl, I had a wonderful time, honey. I enjoyed Miss LA, pooched around the city, spent a little money, enjoyed speaking to folks about black things, black queer things, all of them things. Let's get into it. So let's go hop into it, girl. Blac Chyna, Blac Chyna, Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna has shaken the girls up. I am still confused on the actual story. Come to find out, somehow Blac Chyna came out with this story. I don't know if it was her team, her PR team, or what. It was a positive story about Blac Chyna and her getting accepted to Harvard Business Online. And she was taking some courses or whatever. But Harvard came out and said, no, girl, she's not enrolled in anything, and we've not sent any acceptance letter. Now, there's been this rumor going around that's saying that there was a PR team that was working to kind of help such and such. I don't know if it was necessarily Blac Chyna or if it was the school, but it was a PR team that, you know, wanted to take pictures with Blac Chyna at Harvard on the online classes with a little hoodie or whatever, Harvard, some shit, or a cap and gown or something. They wanted to use it, promote or whatever. And I don't know if it was her PR team or if it was Harvard something or somebody hired to help Harvard online get some stuff. So some of the alumni who went to Harvard and also take classes online for the business school said, girl, y'all program is too trash for y'all to just be letting folks in. Now, it was interesting how quick folks were saying, how she get in, and questioning. I know Blac Chyna has not got in. Now, I've not tested her. She's not filled an application to be in any institution that I'm running. So I don't know. I can't say that I don't think that, I can't say that Blac Chyna can't get into somewhere like Harvard University. Like, I've never seen her show, like, you know, when it comes to being accepted. I'm not seeing her doing anything. I don't want to go by just her looks or whatever. But is she using her celebrityism like so often, okay? Because when we talk about these celebrities, remember some of these white celebrities paid for their kids to get in school knowing they could not pass these tests and get high enough, or you had the GPA, they had folks taking the test for them. Now look at some of these, like these white women who say, I just want my child to be in school. Yes, this is different, but these folks have used their celebrityism to get into these universities too, and not even just them, their kids. They have used that to help their kids get forward. So it was kind of crazy to see people like jump and say, wow, how'd she do it? How'd she do it? How'd she do it? And like, you got folks like, what is Sarah McLachlan or whatever her name is, out here like getting her daughter in there and knowing her daughter ass I can't. You stressing me out. So Blac Chyna, girl, I hope you get it together. Sis said, girl, I'm just trying to run a cute story so the Shade Room can post it. Speaking of Shade Room sharing some comments, let's talk about Cardi B. Cardi B, I'm back, bitches, and I don't want to see y'all rapping about me and putting it on y'all Instagram. So, Cardi B has bumped heads with the Shade Room once again. You know, it's about that time of the month where Cardi B comes online and she just starts going off about something that made her upset or made her feel some type of way, or something, her buckling under the pressure of being a celebrity. Understandable. So this time, it was the owner and the founder of the Shade Room. Cardi B did a video. She basically called out the Shade Room for sharing a blog about Offset potentially going to jail for some gun charges from last year, like saying sis, she might go to jail. They shared it, they talked about it, and now Cardi B's like, y'all don't share any positive stories. I never hear y'all just negative. Like, this is what it is. True enough that the Shade Room does have a problem sharing certain things. And it's a cesspool in the shade room. It's a cesspool whenever it comes to talking about LGBTQ stuff. It's a cesspool when it comes to talking about trans women. It's just a cesspool of negative stuff, especially anti-black stuff. Especially when we talk about Nipsey Hussle. Oh girl, and when people calling him out, girl, y'all was all in that. So Cardi B, here's my thing. If you want to talk about the negative stuff on this shade room, I don't think that you talking about Offset being accused of something he did do as bad. Like, I don't see that as bad press. Like, it's just press. Cardi don't need no press. So apparently your husband need it and he's getting it. So when I'm seeing this, like she going off and and I'm looking at the story, yes, Offset being pulled over for making a legal turn or whatever, I think that is some bull crap. I think the police officer knew who he was, knew he was famous, and said, girl, I'm finna get him, I'm finna search the vehicle, and I just so happened to find guns and all whatever, and weed, whatever the mess. But I think that it happened, it's news, it gets promoted. Cardi B, this is how things work, and I think a lot of us need to understand. We keep saying that we want positive stories, I want positive stuff, y'all talk about good stuff. But then again, when it's ever positive stuff posted, there is no, there's no attention to it, unless it's a from rags to riches story. That's the only stories that we seem to be interested when it comes to positive stuff, like, oh girl, I was homeless for 10 years, but I got $1 million. Like, we're interested in that. But we're not necessarily, like, it's the same thing when the college students start getting these acceptance letters to Harvard University, and it'd be like, oh, what's the name, poor family of 10, single mom, coming out of poverty, child, like, go to Harvard, like, this type of stuff, like those type of stories. Like, we love that type of poverty porn and stuff. But when it comes to other, like, we're not interested. And the Shade Room Instagram account is made to make money. It's not made to uplift. It's not made to promote good stories. They're here to make money. So if negative stuff gets attention, they're going to post it. They're going to post it. And honestly, considering what happened with this 15-year-old queer teenager, the comments in that post were very disgusting. So Cardi B, if you really want to truly use a conversation, you should use that or something similar to that, because so often things like that happen, and then there's so much negative stuff that comes with, like, there's just a negative cesspool, but it doesn't seem genuine because you out here advocating for your husband, and your husband don't be advocating for you 9 times out of the 10. Okay, there's been several times when he has done stuff to disrespect you. I wish your husband had the energy that you have when you always caping for him. That's why I say I don't want to see you dancing on him no more in these videos, because honestly, he needs to be dancing on your ass. Okay, but that's just what it is. Cardi B was upset about it. Now, it is kind of funny that Cardi B, when she talked about the owner of the Shade Room, who is a dark-skinned, you know, fat woman, and when I use the word fat, I know it comes with a negative connotation, but I'm using it to describe, and I don't mean in a hurtful way. My ass is fat, and I'm accepting of that. Like, my ass is fat, and don't you ever tell me, well, just you ain't that fat, because that's not a compliment. I appreciate my guy Ron on Twitter talking about that. Like, telling somebody they're not that fat or something is also, like, you're just saying, oh, well, girl, you're not that disgusting fat. My ass is fat, okay? My booty is fat, too. But, she called this woman a water buffalo. So she basically, and I guarantee you she wouldn't have done the same thing had she been a light-skinned black woman. She probably would have said something else, but she called her water buffalo and everybody thought it was funny, and it was trash. And it was funny because the Shade Room started posting all the positive stuff they said, like, since they have helped you promote your album, get album sales and single sales, like, they have helped you get to #1. And I just don't think this was I just don't think it was that serious. But Cardi B, this is you do this every other week. You think everybody's coming at you as somebody that has some agenda against you, when the only person that has an agenda is you. You have an agenda, want to continue to make money, continue to do what you're doing. That's all you talk about. That's your agenda. So when you do this, like Charlamagne said, I hate to agree with him, this is the tax of being a celebrity. Yes, it's trash, it's da-da-da-da, But girl, like the girl's reporting everything that you do, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like it happens. It just is what it is. So you need to find a way to cope with it. I don't know what it is, but you need to find it, because calling this woman a water buffalo won't save you. And honestly, you got more negative attention. Honestly, you got more attention for calling this woman a water buffalo than you probably wanted. Like, you got more negative attention. So tell me, what does that mean? You literally just gave the folks what they wanted. Like, that shit was so stupid. If you want to have a conversation with it, you should have started a dialogue. But I don't think you're capable of doing that, because your ass be somewhere else half the time. You don't even be here. You don't even realize half the shit that be going on. Like these goddamn folks over at QC running your whole life. But girl, let's move on to the next subject. So let's have a moment. John Singleton, the creator of Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, and Baby Boy, and so many other like classics, has passed away today. I have grew up on some of his movies, and it's just, when I told my mom was like really shocked. So he's just passed away, and it was kind of sad. And then Twitter is talking about it. Because this person like made like classics. Like everybody remembers Boys in the Hood. So be keeping his family in your prayers. If it's anybody that got more time on their hands, it's 50 Cent. And 50 Cent probably want to use his hands to beat up on one of his producers over at Power, girl. So Lala Kent from Vanderpump Rules was on Watch What Happens Live. And Sis was talking about her fiance, I think his name is, what is his name? Randall Emmett. Lala Kent was bragging about how he bought her a Range Rover after they had sex or something. And 50 Cent got word of this shit, and he blasted Randall ass all on Instagram saying, sis, you owe me some money, you owe me $1 million. You over here buying folks land, Range Rovers and stuff, and you owe me coin. What is the tea? So Randall Emmett is one of the producers of Power or whatever. And 50 Cent is going ham. Like, he is going ham. Like, he put up an Instagram picture, said, Randall apparently has been reaching out to 50 Cent. 50 Cent paying him does. He said, have an idea, can you call me? Fifth, I agree to all the terms, can you please stop posting? Money will be there in the AM. Child, 50 Cent don't seem like he interested. He posted this shit all on Twitter. Made this fucking mess. When the money hits the account, everything comes down. So, apparently he's only sent $250,000 so far. Like, it's 50 Cent be on it. Like 50 Cent is alleged that he owes him like $1 million. 50 Cent is on his ass. And I'm just surprised that these folks, I don't know, what's your power comes on? Like these folks, there's no accountability at all. 50 Cent can do whatever. He was just into it with Tierra Marie. Just way too much. Like 50 Cent be on Instagram straight clowning. Like straight clowning and don't be caring. And he got this white man shook. He just not, 50 Cent is just not interested in it. Child, it reminds me of when, what's his name? What is his name? Lee Scamulls. When Lee Scamulls got called out, what's his name? Girl, where me my money? Since we talk about Lee Scamulls, let's talk about what's going on over at Empire and Justice Smollett. Now y'all know the folks of Empire got together and they penned a letter to the executive saying, hey, we want Justice Smollett to come back. We want him to continue on. Like, please don't let him go. Da da da. Like, we want to work with him. Da 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 da. It's a lot. I think Fox is getting ready to cancel Empire. I don't know. It depends. I would not be surprised if they were. I think they are. Like, this is a little bit of damage control. And they are stressing Justice Smollett out. Like, I know Sister probably lost about 20, 30 pounds. Like, she might need some more goddamn Subway sandwiches or whatever. But they really banded together. These Scamulls is just, he seemed like he just kind of over it a little bit. He's just like, I don't know. He's like, I was just hurt. So Lee Scamulls sound like he's protecting himself. Honestly, I can see Empire leaving and then more focus goes into Star. I think Star is like their show. Like it's doing, I guess, a hip hop opera type of shit. It's doing what it needs to do as far as like the numbers and stuff. I think people are more interested in it. But folks say they watch Empire. I don't watch Empire. I have not. I've told you all several times. I'm not a fan of Lee Scamulls at all. I don't trust him at all. And I know some folks who say they don't trust him too. So girl, It is what it is. So before we end, I want to talk about R. Kelly just a little bit. So apparently, R. Kelly got a lot going on. Girl, they say he got 25 cents in his account. Now it's been alleged that he lost his court battle because he can't read. Like, it's just... R. Kelly has lost a civil lawsuit by default after failing to appear in court. Originally filed in 2019, in February, the suit alleged that Kelly victimized a 16-year-old girl on her birthday in 1998. Now 36, the survivor is one of the 4 alleged victims in the case for which Kelly is facing 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Now, this is on KingofReach.com. So they saying that he couldn't read, so he didn't know the court date. Girl, you can't make this shit up. You can't, like, you can't make this up. Like, you just, they saying that sis could not make it because she did not know how to read the court date. It's not funny. It's not. It's really not funny. But what do I say to that? Like, I don't know. But besides that, Surviving R. Kelly is coming back to the documentary. It's coming back, and they're doing it like after the tea, like after like the repercussions, like after whatever. I forgot the title of it, but it's supposed to be coming back to Lifetime sometime. Girl, they gonna milk. They gonna make some money off this shit, girl. Like, it's just. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you all enjoyed this King of Reach TV video as much as I did recording for you all. I love y'all so much. Make sure that we are staying tuned. I got some stuff coming out for the beginning of May, some new things I'm changing, and I'm in the works of hosting my very first reunion. I cannot wait to share those details with you all. Hopefully they follow suit and they come through, and I can't wait to be able to do other things. This has been a wonderful, wonderful year for me so far when it comes to my career and things I'm doing, and that shit would not be possible had it not been for you all supporting me since day one. What day 350? It don't matter, but you're still supporting. So I appreciate you all. I love you, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.
Period, bitch.